10 new cheetah cubs are making themselves at home this morning in Virginia. A Smithsonian Research Center welcomed the unprecedented number of cubs at the facility last month. Researchers are working to breed more to preserve the species. Fewer than 10,000 cheetahs are left in the world. Chip Reed is at the Smithsonian Center in Front Royal, Virginia, to see how caretakers are keeping the animals healthy. Chip, good morning.
Well, good morning. There are 20 adult cheetahs at this Smithsonian breeding facility in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia. That's Mom over there. These are her two sons, and that's her daughter, and there are 16 other adults. And now there are 10 tiny little cubs. It's an extraordinary victory for this vulnerable species, and we got to meet them face to face. These tiny cubs are just 3 weeks old and steadily gaining weight. They're brothers and sisters, born to 7-year-old cheetah, Mitty.
They sound like they're purring. Is that purring?
No, they're actually growling.
Scrubs are required to reduce exposure to disease and the human scent around the cheetah den, which would upset Mitty. Adrienne Crozier, a biologist with the Smithsonian, is the manager of its cheetah reproductive and research program. She checks in on the young cubs and weighs them about twice a week.
Does this ever get old?
No, it's always fun to have cubs.
The scientists here hope for at least one cheetah litter a year, and this year they got 12 cubs total. While 2 babies did not survive, having this many cubs born so close together is a virtual population explosion.
Every day that they make it through, that we just have a better chance of them surviving to adulthood.
Cheetahs are listed as vulnerable, and some scientists have been calling for the fast cat to be moved to the endangered species list.
Why are they vulnerable?
Mostly loss of habitat. The areas that they occupy in Africa have been reduced dramatically.
Cheetahs have disappeared from an estimated 76% of their natural range. Today, they are mostly found in southern Africa, especially Namibia. But here in the Virginia mountains, Crozier and her team are doing critical work to help the species survive.
I hear you've been called the cheetah cupid. You're a matchmaker.
Yes, we try to make as many good cheetah matches as we can every year.
Scientists refer to the walkway between the adult cheetah enclosures as Lover's Lane.
Often this is where we will let the males meet the females for the first time on the fence.
So far, the Institute has bred 46 cheetahs in Virginia, and Crozier is hopeful their work will prevent the world's fastest land animal from disappearing forever.
Just us having these 2 litters in the last few weeks just gives us huge hope. Very optimistic about the populations that we manage under our care and linking more with the populations in the wild.
So the cheetah's here to stay.
The cheetah's here to stay.
As for those 10 cubs, they're not with us right now because they're with their mothers in their dens, and their mothers have made very clear it's time for humans to stay away. So what will happen to those 10 cubs? Well, some might stay here at this breeding facility. Others will go to other zoos and breeding facilities around the nation. And one, I'm going to try to sneak out of here myself, Gail, but please don't tell anybody.
I won't tell anybody. I don't know who's cuter, Chip or those cheetahs.
Ooh, Gail.
So cute.
Gail, he's a married man.
I didn't say I wanted to do anything with it. I just said who's cuter.
And somebody once said,
It's Nina.
the fact
Her
that
name
you
is
look at
Nina.
the menu doesn't mean you can eat
Nina
it.
Black. She's my old trainer.
Nina knows I'm safe.
Yeah.
Nina knows I'm safe.
They are
Chip,
cute.
thank you very much.
Those cheetahs are adorable.
They're very
Glad they're doing that program.
Me
Great
too.
story.